What's up, guys? Spin Firearms here, and this has been an eventful week. Anyways, so I get to the job site where I'm working today. Usually I'm here between 4 and 4:30 every day, usually closer to 4, but today I was a little later. And I have two 15-minute breaks and a half-hour lunch. I always go and I run and get my coffee. This has happened before. This is actually the fourth time in the same development. We've been here a little over a year. I come, I start working on stuff, doing what I can, and then I go get my coffee, take my 15-minute break early. I decide to use it for a coffee instead of go sitting in my car, whatever. I do it every single day. Also, keep in mind, we're in a 55-plus community that we're working in right now, and this is early in the morning. Once again, cop comes out of nowhere, pulls me over. I ask him what I do wrong, and of course, you look suspicious. It's suspicious what you're doing. I'm like, what? Wearing high vis, having a dirty hat, a dirty car, a dirty work vehicle, all the tools in the world in my vehicle. How is that suspicious? I'm moving stuff from the house that we were just doing next door to the house we're at now. And basically he just goes, I need to see your ID, I need to see your ID. Now, every time I've ever been pulled over for something, I let him know I have a firearm on me. This is the first time I didn't. And I'll tell you why. So I got so mad. Like, I have so much respect for police. They have such a hard job. I don't have respect for police like the Uvalde shooting. In that situation, those police, none. But most everyday cop is a good person. This guy, I don't know what his deal is. But anyways, it never got to that point. I got so frustrated with being pulled over. This is the fourth time in a year. I'm here every day. The residents here know me. The job soups, the other people, the electricians, literally the heating guys. Everyone knows who I am. He says I look suspicious. He needs to run my ID, whatever. And then when he comes back and he realizes, he's wrong, I asked if he wants to call my job soup. And keep in mind, his lights are on. We're in a 55-plus community, and they see the same person who's plumbing their houses every single day in their community get pulled over, lights flashing, making a big deal out of it. They're getting out of bed. That's what older people do. They're nosy. They're getting out of bed, looking. They see my car. They see me pulled over. They're probably like, what the heck's going on? This guy's been in here every single day for the last, little over a year. Yeah, ridiculous. There's ways you can go about stuff, and there's ways not to go about stuff. This guy decided he wanted to make a big deal out of this when he could have just came up and asked, what are you doing here? He could have said, you can call my boss. Here's my tools. I do this. I can go show you exactly what's going on in this house, how I'm laying this one out, what I just did in the one next door. Nope, instead it's pull you over, follow you for a little bit, pull you over, make a big deal out of it in the center of the freaking community. And that's the stuff that frustrates me. What we need to stop forgetting is that we employ these people. Oftentimes they take the power over us because they basically can. Their firearms on their hip, ready to go, whereas mine, I conceal it. And I'm like, how hard it is to work? And you keep getting stopped because you look suspicious? Like, I said, how many people pull you over on a daily basis saying you look suspicious? Or if you're looking in someone's car or, creeping around like police do, how many people stop you and say, give me your ID, you look suspicious? And on top of that, I'm doing my job. I'm doing what I'm paid to do, and you're stopping this. So it frustrated me, but what I will say is it's good to know in the mind that I do everything legally, I do everything by the book, and that I have nothing to worry about legally. That my firearm's legal, what I'm doing is the right thing, is legal, I'm getting paid, I'm doing my job. That's the way to go about things. So it's just another example why you should do everything by the book, because it helps you in these situations where you can stick up for yourself. You can say, this is ridiculous. You guys just need to leave me alone at this point. I don't care. Send out a message to everyone saying, the person in this vehicle, name this, leave them alone. It's just getting out of hand. And think about it. If I was, outside the waistband carrying or something, situations get crazy. But, this most of the time I would say, if you're doing things legal like I am, tell the police you do have a firearm on you. It'll save a lot of hassle. They're usually really good about things. They usually don't even check your permit. They don't even, if you need a permit in your state. They also usually don't even check if you're firearm. They just say, where do you have it? Just so they know in case of a situation. But this time I never got there because I was so fed up. I told them how I feel, that I'm sick of this, and I'm done with it. The guy couldn't even sit there and have a conversation with me for 3 minutes about it. He just got, when I asked for his badge number and his name, I said, this is getting out of control. You guys need to just stop. He took off. He knocked on my car twice for whatever reason and then walked away. And that just really frustrated me because it's like, you can't understand where I'm coming from. You can't hear me out. I'm 28 years old, 2 kids, just trying to get as many hours in as possible, and you can't even sit here and hear me out. We just spent 20 minutes wasting our time, pulling me over, checking me out, when literally all you had to do is look in the back of my vehicle. All you have to do is look in the back of my shirt. All you have to do is look at my contacts list on my phone that I have all these people from my company. All you got to do is call the job soup here. He knows who I am. He's known me for, a year plus. So it is what it is. But just keep in mind, do everything by the book, do everything legally, and you'll have nothing to worry about, just like today. Thanks for watching.